Hello friends, myself MB Gaddi, lecturer in EC department. Today I am going to discuss regarding digital modulation techniques. Question banks. First one, explain the concept of baseband transmission of binary data. In passband transmission, the binary data modulates some carrier and the modulated carrier is transmitted over the channel. In baseband transmission, there is no modulation of high frequency carrier. One of the baseband system for transmission of digital data is discrete pulse amplitude modulation PAM. In this device, discrete PAM, the amplitude of pulse varies in discrete manner according to the input binary data. The discrete PAM can have only two amplitude levels corresponding to binary 1 and 0. Successive binary digits can be combined into symbols. There can be multiple amplitude levels corresponding to these symbols. They generate discrete PAM signals. These signals are transmitted without any modulation over the channel in baseband transmission. Figure shows the block diagram of such baseband transmission system. The binary data Bx is applied to the data encoder. The data encoder generates the pulse waveform x of t. Figure shows the block diagram of baseband transmission of binary data. Input binary data is applied to the data encoding. Clock pulses are applied to the data encoding. The output of this will be given to the transmitting filter. Then the output of transmitting filter given to channel. Output of filter is given to receiving filter. Then the output will be given to one switch sampled at time instant. Then that output will be given to the design device. Then threshold input will be given. Output is binary data. Input binary data is given to the data encoding, then transmitting filter, which will be filters any noise or unwanted distortion will be there. That output, then channel and receiving filter, it is together, it is called the channel. Then receiving filter and design device, it is called the receiver. We are going to get the output binary data. Explain inter-symbol interference. In telecommunication, inter-symbol interference ISI is a form of distortion of a signal in which one symbol interferes with the subsequent symbols. This is unwanted phenomenon as the previous symbols have similar effects as noise, thus making the communication less reliable. The spreading of the pulse beyond its allotted time intervals causes it to interfere with neighboring pulses. ISI is usually caused by multipath propagation or the inherent linear or nonlinear frequency response of a communication channel causing successive symbols to blur together. The presence of ISI in the system introduces errors in the decision device at the receiver output. Therefore, in the design of the transmitting and receiving filters, the objective is to minimize the effects of ISI and thereby deliver the digital data to its destination with the smallest error rate possible. Explain briefly eye pattern. 5 marks. In telecommunication, an eye pattern, also known as eye diagram, is an oscilloscope display which a digital signal from receiver is repetitively sampled and applied to the vertical input, while the data rate is used to trigger the horizontal sweep. It is so called because for several types of coding, the pattern looks like a series of eyes between a pair of rails. It is a tool for the evaluation of the combined effects of channel noise and inter-symbol interference of the on the performance of a baseband pulse transmission system. It is the synchronized superposition of all possible realizations of the signal of interest viewed within a particular signaling rate. Name the types of digital modulation techniques. The digital technique modulate, modulation techniques shows below figure: PSK, phase shift keying; FSK, frequency shift keying; ASK, amplitude shift keying. In PSK, in this technique, digital data modulates phase of the carrier. Frequency shift keying, in this technique, the digital data modulates frequency of the carrier. Amplitude shift keying, in this technique, the digital data modulates amplitude of the carrier. Below figure shows the different waveforms of PSK, FSK and ASK. Describe the generator of ASK. Below figure shows ASK generator. Binary signal B of t is applied to product oscillator. Then carrier square root of 2ps cos 2 pi f naught t is applied to product modulator. Output is binary ASK signal S of t. The input binary sequence is applied to the product modulator. The product modulator amplitude modulates sinusoidal carrier. It passes the carrier when input bit is 1. It blocks the carrier, that is 0 bit. When the input is 0, the waveform of ASK is shown in figure. Waveform of ASK. Explain briefly about generation of PSK. The PSK can be generated by applying carrier signal to the balanced modulator. Below figure shows generation of PSK. It consists of bipolar NRZ leveled encoder, balanced modulator. The binary data sequence applied to bipolar NRZ level encoder. That output will be given to balanced modulator. Carrier signal is applied to the balanced modulator. Then we are going to get BPSK signal. The baseband signal B of t is applied as modulating signal to the balanced modulator. Below figure shows block diagram of BPSK. NRZ level encoder converts binary data sequence into bipolar NRZ signal. Waveform of phase shift keying. First one, binary sequence, NRZ signal B of t, PSK signal. Wherever it changes the phase, that phase will be shown phase shift of 180 degree. Write a brief note on MSK. Figure shows the block diagram of MSK transmitter. It consists of two bandpass filter, F0 plus FB by 4, one more bandpass filter, F0 minus FB by 4. Then two summers are there. Then output will be one summer will be there. The input, whichever is applied to sine of 2 pi F0 t. Two sinusoidal signals, sine of 2 pi F0 t and cos of 2 pi t divided by 4 TB are mixed, multiplied, the bandpass filters then pass only sum and difference components f0 plus fb by 4 and f0 minus fb by 4. The outputs of bandpass filter are then added and subtracted such that the two signals x of t and y of t are generated. X of t is multiplied by square root of 2 ps b naught of t and y of t is multiplied by square root of 2 ps b naught of t. The outputs of the multipliers are then added and give to MSK signal. Mention merits and demerits of DPSK. Merits: it does not require carrier at its receivers, hence complicated circuitry or generation of local carrier is avoided. Second, the bandwidth requirement of DPSK is reduced compared to that of BPSK. Demerits: the probability of error rate DPSK is higher than BPSK. Second one, noise interference in DPSK is more. Mention merits and demerits of MSK. Merits: the MSK baseband waveforms are smoother compared to QPSK. MSK waveform does not have amplitude variation where QPSK signal have abrupt amplitude variation. Third one, to avoid interchannel interference due to side lobes, QPSK needs bandpass filtering whereas it is not required in MSK. Demerits: the bandwidth requirement of MSK is 1.5 fp where it is fb in QPSK. The generation and detection of MSK is slightly complex. Write the merits and demerits application of binary ASK. Merits: it offers high bandwidth efficiency. Second one, it is simple receiver design. ASK modulation can be used to transmit digital data over optical fiber. ASK modulation and ASK demodulation processes are comparatively inexpensive. It is variant OK is used at radio frequencies to transmit more codes. Demerits: it offers lower power efficiency. ASK modulation is very susceptible to noise interference. This is due to the fact that noise affects the amplitude. Applications: low frequency RF applications, home automation devices, industrial network devices. Explain non-coherent detection of binary ASK. Figure shows the block diagram of non-coherent ASK receiver. It consists of first one, bandpass filter, envelope detector, decision device. The input ASK signal applied to bandpass filter at F0, the output is given to envelope detector, the output is given to that decision device, threshold is applied to decision device. Then we are going to get binary sequence bit. It is observed that the received ASK signal is given to bandpass filter. This bandpass filter passes only carrier frequency F0. The envelope detector generates high output voltage when carrier is present. When carrier F0 is absent, there is only noise at the input of envelope detector, hence it produces low output. The decision device is basically a regenerator. It regenerates the binary sequence B of t. Threshold is provided to the decision device to overcome effects due to noise. When y of t is greater than threshold B of t equal to 1 and when y of t is less than threshold B of t equal to 0, Non-coherent reception of ASK does not need any carrier synchronization. Describe briefly the generation of BFSK. Input sequence bit is applied. It consists of level shifter, inverter, level shifter, then which will be summer will be there. The level shifter converts plus one level to square root of PS TB. Zero level is unaffected. Thus, the output of the level shifters will be either square root of PS TB if plus 1 or 0 if input is 0. Further, there are product modulators after level shifter. The two carrier signals phi 1 of t and phi 2 of t are used. Phi of t and phi 2 of t are orthogonal to each other in 1 bit period of input signal, that is TB phi 1 of t and phi 2 of t have integral number of cycles. Therefore, its modulated signal is continuous phase. Such BFSK signal is shown in figure. The adder added two signals. Waveform of BFSK. Explain coherent detection of binary FSK. There are two correlators for two frequencies of FSK signals. These correlators are supplied with locally generated carriers phi 1 of t and phi 2 of t. The decision device then decides in favor of binary 1 if S2 of t greater than S1 of t, then y of t less than 0, and decision device decides in favor of 0. Mention merits, demerits, and applications of FSK. It has low power probability. Second one, easy to implement. Third one, high data rate. Demerits: the BER performance in AWGN channel is worse compared to BPSK modulation. Second one, extensively used in low speed modems having bit rates below around 1200 bits per second. Applications: it is used in caller ID on telephone systems, amateur radio. Explain briefly non-coherent detection of FSK. Below figure shows the block diagram of FSK. The receiver consists of two bandpass filter, one with the center frequency FU and other with the center frequency FL. Since FH minus FL equal to 2FB, the outputs of filters do not overlap. The bandpass filter pass their corresponding main lobes without much distortion. The outputs of filters are applied to envelope detectors. The outputs of detectors are compared by comparator. If unipolar comparator is used, then output of comparator is bit sequence. Mention the merits, demerits, and application of binary PSK. Merits: transmitted power remains constant. Second one, error performance is better. Demerits: there is no phase continuity. Second one, detection circuit is complex. Applications: transmission of video data, transmission of speech and text. Mention advantages and disadvantages of QPSK. Advantages and disadvantages of QPSK. Advantages: QPSK provide very good noise immunity. Second one, it provides low error probability. Disadvantage: QPSK is not more power efficient modulation technique compared to other modulation types, as more power is required to transmit 2 bits. Second one, QPSK is more complex compared to BPSK receiver due to 4 states needed to recover binary data information. Application used in cellular wireless standards such as GSM, CDMA, LTE. Second one, mobile WiMAX, then satellite cable TV video conferencing. Describe briefly transmission and detection of DPSK. DPSK transmitter. DPSK is a method of BPSK where there is no reference phase signal. Here, the signal which is transmitted used as a reference signal. The DPSK modulator is shown in figure. The modulation encodes two separate signals, namely the carrier signal as well as modulating signal. The phase shift of each signal is 180 degree. In the above figure, the serial input data can be applied. The XNOR gate and the output of the logic gate is fed back again to the input via 1 bit delay. Both the carrier signals as well as XNOR gate output is applied to the balanced modulator so that the modulated signal of DPSK generated. DPSK receiver. It consists of 1 bit delay, balanced modulator, low pass filter, shaper. In this demodulator, both the previous bit and the reversed bit are compared with each other. The DPSK demodulator block diagram is shown. From block diagram, it is clear that DPSK signal is applied to a balanced modulator using a 1 bit delay input. That signal is ready to release in the direction of lower frequencies using a low pass filter. After that, it is transmitted towards a shaper circuit for improving the unique binary data like the output. Here, shaper circuit is a schemic trigger or comparator circuit. Write a note on Gaussian MSK or GMSK. MSK is suitable for the applications where extremely narrow bandwidths and sharp cutoffs are required. Slow decay of MSK PSD curve creates adjacent channel interference. Here, MSK cannot be used to multi-user communications. This problem can overcome with Gaussian MSK. The input energized bit sequence is first passed through the low pass filter. The spectrum of low pass filter has Gaussian shape. It is given as HF equal to minus log f square to the base 2 e raised to 2w square. Here w is the 3 dB bandwidth of the baseband signal. When the input signal is passed through the low pass filter, its spectrum is made narrow and has sharp roll-off characteristics. When this signal is given to MSK, the MSK spectrum has sharp roll-off. It reduces adjacent channel interference. Bit sequence given to Gaussian LPF is given to MSK transmitter. Output is MSK signal. Describe briefly QPSK transmitter and receiver. QPSK modulator uses bit splitter, 2 multipliers with local oscillators, 2-bit serial top parallel converter and a summer circuit. Following is the block diagram for the same at the modulator's inputs message signal, even bits, that is second, fourth, sixth bit, etc. and odd bits, first, third, fifth bit, are separated by bits splitter, are multiplied with the same carrier to generate odd BPSK called PSK1 and even BPSK called PSKQ. The PSKQ signal is anyhow phase shifted by 90 degree before being modulated. The QPSK waveform 2 bits input is as follows, which shows the modulator modulated result for different instances of binary inputs. QPSK receiver. The QPSK demodulator uses two product demodulator circuits with local oscillator, two passband filters, two integrator circuits, and two bit parallel to serial converter. Following is the diagram for the same. The two product detectors at the input of demodulator simultaneously demodulate the two BPSK signals. The pair of bits are recovered here from the original data. These signals, after processing, are passed to the parallel to serial converter. Compare different digital modulation techniques. Parameter, then BPSK, DPSK, QPSK, BFSK, MSK, ASK. Modulation techniques. First one, modulation of in BPSK phase, 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 in BFSK frequency, in MSK frequency, ASK amplitude. Bit per symbol. BPSK it is 1, QPSK 1, QPSK 2, BFSK 1, MSK 2, ASK 1. Number of possible symbols, m equal to 2 raised to n. In BPSK it is 2, DPSK 2, QPSK 4, BFSK 2, MSK 4, ASK 2. Decision method. In BPSK coherent, DPSK non-coherent, QPSK coherent, BFSK non-coherent, MSK coherent, ASK coherent. Minimum bandwidth 2 FB in case of BPSK, DPSK FB, QPSK FB, BFSK 4B, MSK 15 FB, ASK 2 FB. Symbol durations BPSK TB, DPSK 2 TB, QPSK 2 TB, BFSK 2 TB, MSK 2 TB, ASK TB. This is the comparison methods of different digital modulation techniques.